See this thing here? This is a gold farm and it sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just not good enough. So we're going to get rid of it. See that thing down there? That's a hole. I made that in the last video. That's where we're going to put a new gold farm. My last 2 videos have been leading up to this. So let's flipping do it. I already gathered the supplies for it last video as well. Got them all right here. All I got to do is build the thing. My first step is placing down a ton of magma blocks just over this giant void hole of nothing, like so. This will be where all the zombified piglins spawn. Now I just got to build the portals for them to run through. Kind of looks like a rib cage or something. I'm not lighting the portals yet because that'll just start spawning more zombified piglins and that'll be really annoying. And doing this while having a mob switch makes things so much easier. I can't believe I haven't built one sooner. I've added on some turtle eggs because zombie pigmen hate turtle eggs. That'll aggro them from these blocks to walk into the portals. And same on the other side. I just need to capture a few zombified piglins and put them into these 2 chambers here. I'm hoping I can just light a couple portals and then wait for the random spawn to come in. I've been sat here for 5 minutes going back and forth waiting for a zombie pigman to spawn and I'm getting nothing. Time to tear it all down. Just the portals, that is. Before I do anything, I'm gonna have to spawn proof the roof of this. Spawn proofed. I'm gonna have to deactivate the mob switch so I can do this. I really hope I don't break everything. All right, let's see how we go. Here's one fella spawned. So I've just got to get them over here, which I'm scared to do because I'm going to have to scare them or make them mad. And there's like 1,000 of them all in the hole. I got to friggin' train them like Black Ops zombies. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know where the 3rd one came from, but I do have 3 in here now. So I just got to name tag all of them my slaves and then put glass above them and I can break all this junk. I gotta repeat that on the other side here. I found the strat. I just sit on this corner and punch them and then they just run in exactly like that. And now I've got 3. Now I just slave them up, break everything, activate the mob switch. And lastly, I just got to fill in every single blank space over the void with string. Hold on. Now for the fun part of the video. Much like the floor, how I broke a hole in there, I need to break a hole in the roof using a machine like this. Let's see if I can do this first try. It's been a while since I used one of these. Just hold down place. I think it was meant to be facing the other way. Okay, attempt 2. Okay, I'm gonna try an auto clicker. Attempt 3. Oh, that's really embarrassing. I think I just did it. There we go. Alright, it's taken me ages just to do one. I'm gonna see how I go doing it this method. I'm about halfway done and it took me 3.5 hours. I'm doing it line by line. This takes so long. 2nd layer done. I'm losing my mind. 3rd layer done. I'm regretting everything. 4th layer done. What am I doing with my life? 5th layer done. I feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Ready to get back to work. This thing's somewhat prettified. I've just put down some crying obsidian and called it a day. Next thing I'll do before I fix anything up is fix this thing so it stops spawning gas because that could destroy my whole farm. All sorted. Now heading over to the overworld side of things, we have to build the killing chamber / item storage area. I've plopped down the nether portal that all the zombie piglins are going to be coming through, but I don't really know where else to start. Probably just place down the beacon I need to place down first. Okay, now that I got this down, I have somewhere I can put my supplies close by, right next to the portal. Now we just got to build the killing chamber. Killing chamber has been erected. The only thing that this farm design didn't come with is an auto crafter and storage system for the gold blocks, but I will manage. I will overcome this and actually do something myself. But this farm produces 10,000 gold blocks an hour, which is 90,000 golden ingots, which is 810,000 golden nuggets, which is a lot of items per hour. One hopper can only move 9,000 items an hour, so I'm going to need 90 hoppers just to be able to pick up all the items that are flowing through. I don't actually see this being a hard thing. All I need to do is connect this water source to 100 hoppers with item filters on them for golden nuggets. Hey, yo, this is a little over 100 hoppers of item sorters. And I set it up in the coolest way I thought how, in the most compact way, going around the entire thing. So all of these except for the last 8 here are nuggets. So I've got to figure out a way to auto craft them into bars. And that way has been found. I'll head into my astral form real quick. So the gold nuggets, they come from this water stream. They go into the hoppers, and then the hoppers lead into auto crafters, which crafts into gold ingots, and then has another water stream that goes all the way around, and then ends up here. Now I got to figure out a way to craft the gold ingots that go to here into gold blocks. It's a little more complicated, but a little more compact. So this is 12 auto crafters that craft stuff into gold. It's very confusing, so I'm not going to bother explaining, but this is one tile if you want to copy the entire thing. I'm just gonna go right ahead and chuck a bunch of nuggets in this system and see how it goes. I've chucked about half an inventory of gold turned into gold nuggets. Obviously it's going into the system here. Should be crafting into gold ingots. Yeah, it is, and it's going all the way around. Doesn't look like anything's getting stuck. It's going into this system, and every time this bulb goes off, 1 gold block should be getting crafted. Cool. Looks like it's going. The bulbs are going off. That is fully sick. Okay, the farm's almost ready to run. I just need to make sure that all 4 of these portals link up to the overworld kill chamber. That's 1 done. That's 2 done. That's 3 done. And that's 4 done. Okay, sweet. All right, this farm is ready to go. For this to work, I need to light all of these portals. And with all the portals lit, if I sit here in the AFK spot and fly above in my astral form, you can see just how many piglins spawn. It's friggin' crazy. It's not even half their speed without the nether roof gone either. It's so quick. Okay, let's get it started. For me to run this farm, I need to get a friend in. That friend being myself. Hello, me. I'll need to use myself and go and throw a snowball at these piglins over here just to aggro them. It makes the farm a little bit more fast. And then just leave him in the AFK spot and head over to the killing chamber on my main account. We're reaching the killing chamber. I'm hoping to see an ocean of freaking zombie pigmen. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So I just hop down into here, turn on my auto attack, and they all should just die. Like so. There's so many here that I'm not even killing all of them with my sweeping edge. Eventually, I think it'll work out, but holy crap. Is this not a really beautiful sight to behold? Does this not make everything worth it? It really does. I've tested this killing chamber for about 6 or 7 hours now, and I've come to the conclusion that it's flawed. While I'm down there in the killing chamber, I attack, I lose all my hunger, I start dying, obviously. I've got a regeneration beacon to counteract that. But every now and again, a zombie piglin hits me, and eventually after a while, I'll just die. So I've got to find a better killing chamber. Found a new killing chamber. Let me head into my astral form. This thing is freaking awesome. As you can see, I've AFK'd for a long time. I've AFK'd basically from level 80 up to 825, and I've had next to no problems. I'll have the occasional issue of the armor stand moving into the back left corner, and then I can't hit the people in that side, but that's not hard to fix. This thing is awesome. And like once every hour or so, I'll just come and look at this like this and just realize how quick this thing is, and I'll just be so excited and full of life. That's enough yapping. Now I want to build the design on this thing so it's just not floating there and looking ugly. You may be wondering what block I'll use. What block palette do I have a lot of that can be easily used? Well, let me have a gander in this chest. I've got about 78 shulker boxes full of gold blocks right here ready to go. This is what I got started with. I'm thinking of doing just a half circle all the way down into the ground, and it's like a big crater. But first I bring all this gold down to the ocean floor. Brought down to the ocean floor. I've started building the half circle. I've done about 4 layers now, but I'm just going to keep doing layers until it goes down to the ocean floor. Then I'll have to clear all the water. I've brought the spherical shape as low down as I can to the bottom of the ocean floor, and now I'm up to the not very fun part, clearing the water. I've been dreading doing this. After a couple days of placing sand later, I've gotten it to a point where I can clear a huge amount of water in one big go. With but a place of a few blocks will this go. But with a place of a few blocks, I can send these machines off to go and freaking clear the water. I don't know why I'm talking like this. This is stupid. And they're all sent off. So these flying machines, when they reach here, they set this off and it goes down one block. And they fly all the way back to their starting positions and they set this off. And the whole thing gets pushed down one block. And then again, it goes back to that one. That goes down one block. That comes back here. It all goes down one block. And it just removes every single water layer until it hits something. And I have 14 of these things set up, removing heaps of friggin' water. Everywhere I look, there's a bunch of water being removed. Sadly, you can't get all of it with the flying machine, so you gotta whip out the sponges. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Rather than dig everything myself, I decided I'll blow it up with this big TNT machine I just made. With the flick of this lever, millions, maybe not millions, thousands of TNT will be going off. And hundreds of thousands of blocks will be destroyed. This is good. I like this. Let's keep this going. I'm done with most of it. I just got to build a few more TNT machines to blow out a middle circle bit, about 20 layers. Done. Let's activate this thing and watch it all kaboom. All the blocks that need to be broken are broken. Besides these flying machines on the top here, but I'll do that later. All I gotta do now is place the golden blocks. I'm almost done. This is so boring. So goddamn boring. All I gotta do is a couple more layers and break the machines and some of the straggling blocks that are left behind from the other machine. It's done. This has taken me a very long time. I haven't had any breaks, by the way, in between this and last video. I've been playing the game almost every single day. Just grinding this out, and it's been over 30 days. Let's get a couple different perspectives of this thing. Here's from the ground. You don't really notice anything. Here's from the ground right next to it. That looks pretty cool. He's flying down into the hole and then looking straight up from the center of it. It's a lot steeper than I thought it would be. I had to go a lot deeper down in the hole than I thought. And then here's from the top of the actual gold farm. I'm going near this is actually making me lag. And here's what it's like at the top. Let's use this thing one last time. I have to log in with my slave account and admire the farm. Hop into my astral form and look at how fast it actually goes because this thing's friggin' amazing. Throw a snowball to aggro these guys and then sit in the AFK spot. I have to grab my chest plate, put that on. I have to take my smite sword. I have to make sure my inventory is full. I have to plop down into this hole that I can't even see. And then I just have to turn on an auto clicker and attack this armor stand and I murder absolutely everything. Let me head into my astral form real quick. Everything dies. All the items get pushed down into here. Auto sorted and auto crafted into golden blocks. Put into shulker boxes and then the shulker boxes come up into this chest. And that's my gold farm. It's done. It's always hard building something new because it makes the old thing you relied on for so long obsolete. Goodbye, old gold farm. You will be missed.